see what other precepts I want to get. Book of Revelation chapter 18 verse 6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cut which she hath filled to her double. So look what Esau done did around the earth, right? Let's go a map right here. Who all they done bomb, right?
The United States has bombed all of the following countries since World War II. To begin, we do not have to travel far. In Central America, the United States has bombed Panama, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Grenada, the Dominican Republic, and Cuba. Moving across the ocean to Africa, we have Libya, Sudan, and Somalia. In Europe, the list consists of former Yugoslavian countries namely Serbia, Bosnia, Kosovo, and Montenegro.
Look at this shit,
Next
man.
is
This
the
is what Esau
Middle
been going around the
East,
earth
where the
doing.
U.S. dropped bombs on
And they
Yemen,
have-
Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Kuwait, Iran, Pakistan, and
For this
Afghanistan.
lesson to be the sword.
Moving to East Asia,
If
we
we didn't have
have
the fatness of the
Laos,
land.
Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Japan,
That shit
and
is getting
Korea.
ready to turn upon them.
Finally, during the bombardment of
own
Belgrade,
blessing
a few
is
bombs
basically their
hit
own
the
curse.
Chinese embassy. So
They
I've
wanna go
included
around
China
doing
to
all
the
this
list as
bullshit.
well. This is how the completed map
Now
looks
look at this map. Look at this shit. This is how the completed map looks.
like.
Look at that, man. Run that back, son. Esau been bombing every goddamn place. That's why the scripture said this right here. And the cut which she had filled to her double. So them going around the earth doing all that, the Most High said his word should stand. He's not a man that he should lie. Do it, Terry, wait for it. They run around the earth doing all this shit. They about to get double. Read it on verse 7, then I go to end this off. It says, Book of Revelation still, chapter 18, it says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. This place don't live deliciously, man. Primarily Esau. Then they live so deliciously, they made the heathen drunk. They got them over here participating in their bullshit. It says, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she have said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. That's how most, and this goes back to what that guy was telling about the military. Oh, they ain't ready for this military. Man, look, these heathens, they got the same shit Esau got. And they're building alliances. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, because you got these different leaders around the earth. They traded and did deals. They've been in the trafficking. They've been in the harvesting and organs and trading goods and manipulating the stock exchange and so on and so on. They got to pay too. It says she'll bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, because they ain't going to be able to make all that money like they've been making. Most of them other countries across the sea that you see rich and prosperous and all that shit, they make money because they export goods over here to Babylon. And we import them. This place don't really export too much goods. Now it says, standing afar off with the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. There ain't nobody gonna be buying no fucking Louis and no Gucci, none of that bullshit, no Jimmy Choo and all that shit. Buying no sake and all that shit. Ain't gonna be no boom purchasing none of that shit. Buying up all the oil. Ain't gonna be buying that shit. Because this place got a due date. Now I said the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and the pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thyine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments, frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men, and the fruits that their soul lusted after are departed from thee. All these things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand far off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. And the reason why they're going to stand far off, because the earth is not going to fucking explode like Esau like to put in the movies and commercials and all that bullshit. The earth will bottom forever, like the scriptures mentioned. One generation coming, one generation goeth, another one coming. Roughly paraphrasing. And they know this. This is why they want to try to hide out and go to different planets and think they're going to come back and terraform some shit or shit the fan. But the Most High got a trick for their ass, though. The reason why these other nations going to be standing far off seeing what's happening, because one designated place is going to get hit. And then they're going to be able to see, like, damn, we can't do business. We can't send nothing over there to sell it. Who about to rule the world now? Book of Revelation talk about that too. By the saints coming down from heaven. New Jerusalem. And see, the Most High got this shit set up perfect, man. You read the scriptures and you fully interpret what's going on, and you see how everything playing out. Perfect timing, man. Because I'm sure a lot of Akim tired of Babylon and ready to be in the kingdom and live righteously and balanced. Have to deal with none of this bullshit. And Most High got us, man. He said, let me go to this precept real quick. I'm in this out. This is what the Most High said to us. Book of Joel, chapter 3. And this is about to take place. Chapter 3, verse 2 says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Most I ain't forget about us, man. He just wanted us to get right, tighten up, turn back to him, reverence him, so when he can show his power, and he gonna look out for us and make sure we straight. He ain't forget about us. He gonna make these heathens put some respect on his name. He gonna make these heathens get down and lay down too, cause ain't gonna be no more working for Ishmael and in the gas stations. Got the women working in the hair stores for Ishmael and Moab and Ammon and shit, working in the restaurants and all that bullshit. No, ain't gonna be no more of that. They not next to rule. They think they are. They trying to figure out who's gonna be the next powerhouse of the earth, man. The children of Yasharallah gonna be the next powerhouse of the earth, as it is written in the scriptures. And this is what Esau fear, because they know once the divine intervention take place, there's nothing they can do but try to escape, and they ain't finna escape. So I just want to bring this out. I don't want to rush this out. It was edifying. Stay alert, stay vigilant. Call all Yahweh Shem Shalom to the elect.